In this episode we're going to smoke test this engine and check all the vacuum lines, because this car is running really rough still, and it's worse when it gets warm. So I'll show you what the car is doing, show you the equipment that I've bought, and then we can do a little test on it to see if it has actually got a vacuum leak somewhere. Now Volkswagens are prone for having vacuum leaks. I've watched loads of videos and there's loads and loads of people who are having similar kind of issues where the car's idling rough or there's no lack of power, and it's all because of a vacuum leak. Now I'm hoping the equipment I bought will solve the issue. So let me just show you what the car's doing. Hopefully we can diagnose the problem and fix it. I've got the key. I'm just going to start it up. There's no error codes on the dashboard at all, and nothing like that. Starts fine. I'm just going to give it a few revs. Normally it sticks around about there. The throttle body I think might be at fault. Could be a vacuum leak, like I said, but it does stick. The revs do stick and jump around, and it bogs down. So I put it down to a vacuum leak, but I could be wrong. Now I did clean out the throttle body. Now that could be faulty as well. You've got to bear in mind that this car has done 105,000 miles. So I've already replaced that sensor there. That's because I had one from the Audi A1, so that's been replaced already. Now it could be a seal in the back of the throttle body, it could be the throttle body itself, or it could be a vacuum leak. It does sound like something's leaking somewhere, so I'm hoping with a smoke test it's going to show up. The vacuum lines are so important, and it can cause so many little problems just by having a little split in the cable or pipe somewhere. So this is what I've bought. It's a smoke leak detector and some baby oil. They said to use baby oil, I couldn't believe it either, to put in the machine, and that seems to generate the smoke. I've never used one of these before, so it's going to be interesting to see how these work. I bought this off Amazon, so I will put the link in the description below for you if anyone who wants to have a look and buy one. But see how it works first. Like, this is not sponsored or nothing. I bought this myself. I normally only recommend the tools that I think are going to be any good. I bought this because it's going to come in handy for other cars as well. So that's one of the reasons why I picked this one. And I can't remember, I think it was like £120. But don't quote me on that, but you can get cheaper. Well, I haven't opened this myself yet. I've only undone the box. We got loads of adapters to put on end of the pipes and things. We've got the unit itself. Instructions. Won't be needing them. Various ends, filler bottle for the baby oil, a hook, and various caps, and cables for this. Plugs directly into the battery, so that's what gives it the power. And that is the unit. Nice small nifty little unit, and what you can do is you can hang it from there while you're using it. So I like that because it's quite small. So that's where we fill the oil in then, and that's the level I take it. I think it must have its own compressor inside, so you don't need a compressor with this one. Yeah, that's the filler. And hooks on like that. That's nifty, that, isn't it? So we got the power supply here, which she's plugged directly into. So the smoke output is on the back there. Just feed that through there. Everything's clearly labelled, so it's not difficult, I gotta be honest. And that is, you give you quite a bit of a lead to go with it, but that's the end of it then. The next step, I'm just going to put some baby oil in this. So this is the fill point. Just says when using it for the first time, add 30 ml, so I'm not going to fill it all away. Yeah, that's about 30 mil. Let's fire this bad boy up then and see what it does. So that's all I'm waiting now, is for it to start eating up. And then can you see it coming through? Well, you can see that, guys, already. Look at that. Well happy with that. Okay. That's the result. Right. What I'm going to do now that we know that works, I'm going to take it off from that air filter. The box, disconnect it from there. Put the pipe in the back there. Cap it off. And just let it circulate around all the air. And see if it leaks anywhere. Now we've got various fittings, but I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to chuck that. You can use this on also on the exhaust system as well. So that's going in there nice and tight. And then the end of this, because it's rigid, it can squeeze in there and make a nice seal. We're just going to turn it on and see if it leaks from anywhere. That's the theory anyway. Let's all fingers crossed we can pick up on something. Turn the smoke on and see what happens. Now this might take a while, so I'm going to cut back in when I actually find something. The Audi S1 is probably one of the best hot hatches of all time, and this Audi is no exception. It's been featured on the channel many times, and there's a full playlist on its rebuild. The Audi has probably been my toughest project to date to rebuild and sell, with the cost of living crisis affecting us all. Not everyone can justify spending out on a sporty 228 brake horsepower 4-wheel drive monster. So now's your chance to own this high-spec Audi S1 Quattro for just £1.50. Head over to raffle.com, purchase your tickets. There's plenty of bundles available. The more you buy, the greater your chances of winning. Not only that, you're helping a fantastic cause. 5% of all tickets sold will be donated to the Kidney Wales Foundation. Without the research, education and treatment from charities like these, my wife wouldn't be here today. The Audi S1 needs a good home, and it could be yours, but only if you get involved. Enter via the barcode on the screen, click the link in the description, or head over to raffle.com. Good luck, guys. Right, so what I found using this on this bit here, there's so much pressure it pops off. So I'm going to be using this one to see if it makes any difference. But so far, there's no leaks, guys. So that leads me to the throttle body. Right, that's staying in there now. I'm going to turn the pressure off on that now, because the last thing I want is that exploding and popping off a pipe as well. So that system is full of smoke now. So I'm going to have a quick look underneath. There is nothing. To show that it is smoke, I'm going to pull. Actually, there. See that? So we've confirmed 100% the car hasn't got any vacuum leaks at all. There's no leaking from anywhere. That's a good tool, that is, actually. I'm glad I bought that. I'm just going to leave all the smoke disperse. But that's confirmed everything. I'm going to try and source a throttle body for this car. So I'm going to take that off now, get the part number for it and order a new one, because I think that's knackered as well. I'll change that and see if that makes a difference and go from there, guys. That's all I can do for now. So tell me what you think of this. I think it's really easy to use. I will definitely be using it again on other projects. It's really simple to use, and it'll be something that'll stay in the garage. So like I said, the link in the description for this if you want it from the Amazon shop. Comment below what you think. So like I said, we've ruled out a vacuum leak because it's not leaking any smoke anywhere. Comment below what you think it could be next, guys. Like I said, I think this is the throttle body. I haven't helped things by cleaning it out. I've given it a relearn and it still didn't work, so I'm heading towards that. Right, I've got it running again. Yeah, you can see every now and again. It's more the throttle than anything that's the issue. But what I'm going to do, I am going to change our throttle body, and I'm going to change these leads as well. Like, these leads have done 100,000, 105,000 actually, and someone did say in the comment section that they were looking a bit tired. So I think, I don't see why. It's not going to hurt. I've already changed the spark plugs. It might be worth gapping them spark plugs, because that might be the reason. They might not gap to the right spec, whether that's something that everyone else does. Changing these plugs and changing our throttle body. But I've got the car plugged in. This is on charge now. Yeah, it's charging it. I love it. You know what? It's the best thing I've ever done this, because now I can use. I've used the Hoover. I've used the cleaner to clean the seats. Brilliant. So I'm just going to do a scan on this and see if it comes up with any codes that might point me in the right direction. Okay, let's have a look at these. Manifold, pressure or bar. No, I've just gone through it all again, reset it all, turned the engine off, reset it all. There's nothing coming up on there now apart from that aux cable. That's it. All the other errors was when I've had the door card off and all the sensors off. I'm just going to check the fuses to see if anything's blown, and then I'm going to take that throttle body off. But that's it. That's all I can do. That's the throttle body. I'm going to get a new one of these. Can someone tell me if this is normal or? So you can't really see it, but it's definitely oil. Not normal for it to go up in there. I don't know. I'm gonna order a new seal as well, I think. Yeah, that's clean. So where's the... and that's clean. So where's the oil coming from? That's in there. And the pressure, I suppose. A lot of you previously have asked in the comment section for the part numbers for everything I've removed. So here's the part number for the throttle body that I've just removed. Right, it's been a couple of days, I say a couple of days, it's been a good week or two since that last portion of the video, because I've been waiting for these parts to arrive. Now as you can see, we've got a new throttle body, so that's ready to be fitted. I've obviously blocked it up for now to stop any dirt and everything falling inside. And I've got these. Look at them. Now these were handmade, and I thought, do you know what, the blue is going to match the blue on the brake calipers. So, and these were made by Retro Leads. There's his number. Now everything is made to order, and these, the only reason why I'm saying, I'm not sponsored by them, I didn't have no discount. I paid, I think it's 33 quid for these, and to be fair, they're really good quality, really nice. And if I think someone deserves it, it took them about 3 to 4 days to order and send out, so excellent service. I think they're gonna make this look a lot nicer. At the end of the day, I needed to replace these anyway, and I just didn't want to put black ones on it. I wanted to have something slightly different, and they are made to the right spec for the car. This is the old one. Like, this has done 105,000 miles. I'm hoping that by replacing this is going to help the idling issue. I'm going to put the leads on first, get them out of the way, get them all in. I think they're going to make the engine bay look a lot smarter. And then we're going to crack on with the throttle body. For those of you who are just tuning in to this video, I have already replaced spark plugs, so that's why I'm not changing them again. In fact, I would say the quality of these, that cable is a lot thicker than the original. Really good quality. Well happy with them. How much better does that look? Well impressed with them, and they do make a massive difference. Right, this bit down here, like I said, I've covered over, but I've also got a new seal as well, which is in that packet there. So we got a nice replacement one. I think I was like, do you know, I can't even remember how much I was. I think it's, I don't think it was much more than a tenner. I've just put a tiniest bit of rubber grease on there just to soften it up. It's going to slide in nice and it's not going to get caught on anything. Now for this, so this is a brand new. I didn't want to get second hand because I didn't want to have the same issues. So it's a brand new part. Brand spanking new, and I matched them up with the serial numbers. There for you guys if you want to see that. Right, I just want to show you this. If you were ever unsure of how something goes, especially on this can only go one way. You've got a little dowel sticking out of the plastic there and there, so that'll give you the orientation of what the throttle body sits like. They should marry up with these holes, so when you fit it, it should fit only one way. It's so easy to try and force it a different way. that lines up there like that. Now if I try to put it that way, if you look, it doesn't quite line up. Try to put it that way, it doesn't fit. You know, you just got to be careful, take your time. That fits there perfectly, and then you've got the lead, then it fits like that. So now that's on there, I've just got to screw it down. Same with this is cut out especially for that bit there. So that fits over the top. Oh, that's a tight fit. Right, now that's all put back together. That was quite tight. I'm hoping that's in the right position now. With all the new plugs on, I'm hoping it's going to run better. If not, we might have to do a throttle body relearn on it and see how we get on. But I'm hoping it's going to start up and hopefully no issues. Fingers crossed, guys. Better than what it was. Try giving it a little rev. Just jumped in the car now, guys, to show you. It's idling hell of a lot better than what it was. And if I rev it, the revs are coming straight back down and not sticking. I think that noise is just the exhaust. It's definitely not missing like it was, and it's not sticking. You do that, it'll stick up there. It'd stick like that. The revs are coming straight back down. I just think this car's got a tune on it. That's working now. I'm happy with that. That's hovering there nice. So I've just come to the conclusion that this car has got some sort of map on it, because since I've changed the spark plugs, the leads and the throttle body, it seems to have a few pops and bangs coming from the back of this. So I think it's got some sort of tune on it. So that's probably why it's running not the best. Well, I say not running the best, it's running a hell of a lot better than what it did. 100% better. But I'm not going to get it any better than that, that's for sure. So I'm well happy about the way that has turned out. It's not running crappy like it was. The throttle is responding as it should. So now this is more or less MOT ready. There's a few things I got to do cosmetic on here, but I want to get it through an MOT first to see if it'll pass an MOT, and then we'll finish off everything that needs to be done on it. It still needs another good clean. I don't know what to do with this door yet, whether it's going to have a spray or not. There's a few touch-ups. There's a bit of this is a bit crappy here, so I want to tidy all this up. I've got spray for these wipers, so I want to spray these to tidy these up. I got the rails inside the seats to fix because they look terrible. That seat needs to be fixed. There's quite a bit left to do on this car, cosmetic, but I want to just get it through an MOT, see what comes up, and then go from there. I don't think anything's going to come back on this car now. I think it's going to fly through an MOT with no issues. I've done mostly everything mechanical on the car. So I'm well chuffed about the way this has turned out. You got to remember, like I said, I've done a timing chain on this. I've never done a timing chain in my life. The engine runs a hell of a lot better than what it did when it first came to me. It was running, it was in a hell of a state. I think because I've had this car so long, I think you'll forget how bad this car looked. And it did look really poor. It was in bad condition, and to be fair, I probably paid, at the time it was quite cheap, and it's understandable why it was cheap, because it needed a hell of a lot of work, more than what the picture showed of the damage. It needed a lot of mechanical work as well, which I've sorted. I'm happy. I've enjoyed working on this car, I gotta be honest, because I've learned so much from it. These are good little cars. I know a lot of people don't like VAG cars. To be fair, I enjoy working on these Polos. They're cracking little cars, but everything's very simple to use. It's German engineering, and to be fair, I enjoy working on them. This is only a 1.2, so this should sell quite quickly because they are quite desirable. Although it's got the R-line body kit and the turbo on it, it's still a relatively quick car, but low insurance and good on fuel. So it's going to be a cracking car for someone learning to drive or just pass the test. So that is it for this episode. We've got the engine running sweet. So the next episode, we're going to take it for an MOT, see how it gets on, hopefully it'll pass, and just finish off everything that needs to be done on the car. And hopefully that is it. We can get this car. Comment below what do you think. Should I put it up for a raffle? Really cheap, about 50 pence, £1, and put it on the raffle site alongside the Audi S1. Yes, the Audi S1. Guys, if you haven't already bought a ticket for the Audi S1, it's £1.50 for a ticket. It's an absolute amazing car. Honestly, it deserves to go to someone. At the moment, the tickets are not really going that fast. I really need the car to go, and I wanted to give it to one of you guys. Not only that, it goes to a good home. And hopefully it'll go to a subscriber or a follower of the channel who will appreciate the hard work that I've put into the car. And 5% of all tickets sold will be going to the Kidney Wales Foundation as well. So it's all for a good cause as well. So please, if you haven't already, that's all it takes is a couple of you to buy a ticket. It's £1.50, guys. You'll spend more in McDonald's or Starbucks just buying a coffee. So £1.50 is not a lot of money, and you've got a great chance of winning a cracking little car. And I might, depending on the feedback from you guys, I might put this one in for a raffle as well and see how it goes. But I want to get everything sorted on it as well. I've also got black mirror caps to go on the car, because this one has been sprayed very badly. It's got run marks in it. Now you could say, why don't you spray them yourself? But the costs of new ones, which are over there, I think they were like 20-30 quid just for go on. It's no point, and they're going to look smart. So I've gone gloss black mirrors to go with the roof, and hopefully that'll set it off. I'm two minds with this. I'm going to have the bodywork done on it and have it sprayed, so it's going to look pretty mint, and obviously have it buffed up. But I think I'm going to give this away cheap. It all depends on the feedback on the channel, on the comment section, whether I should give it away or sell it. It's down to you what I should do. Either way, I'll have no trouble selling it. It's going to go quite quick because it's a cracking car, and this is a genuine R-line. It's not an R-line style, it is a genuine R-line, and they are quite desirable. And I'll catch you all in the next one, guys, for whatever car we're working on next. Bye.